Alright, so first video on Topps Chrome MetaZoo Series 0. So it's kind of interesting because I was out of town going through the rows at Target through the cards, and I came across a box of this, and I had never really heard of it, didn't know much about it, but I recognized Mothman, I recognized Bigfoot, so I was like kind of unsure really what it was, but I decided there's one box, it's not too expensive, it was $19.99, so I decided to bring it home, started watching videos, and realized really quickly like how big this whole series was, and I was pretty excited to open it. So I ended up opening the first box, really loved the cards, ended up picking up 3 more when I went out of town again, and I recorded a few videos, but honestly, I'm not, it's not something that I do too often. I was honestly just recording because I had heard about the 1-for-1 cards with the huge bounty on them, and I was like, if I happen to pull one, then I need to have some kind of video evidence that I actually did. So the quality was really bad, the audio wasn't that great, so I thought I'd make this video kind of to show what I ended up pulling and a bit cleaner video, I guess. So the cards have already obviously been pulled. I ended up just sleeving everything. I know not everything is like that rare, but I knew I was going to be handling them, so I just wanted them to be sleeved up and a bit better protected. So it's kind of funny because from the first pack that I got, the first card at the top was a Mothman, and like I said, I recognized him. I listened to a few podcasts where they talk about a few different cryptids, so instantly recognized him. And the thing I like that caught my attention right away is also how thick these cards are and how metallic and like chromed out they are, how holographic they are. So you can see here's a red Mothman, which I didn't even know what like the border colors or anything meant, but red is like the base set. And I really like that they give you, who the artist is and a little like bio on the cryptid. So this is actually like just one of my favorite cards, just because I recognized it and it was the first card that I pulled. So then from there, like I said, really holographic. We got this quantum power card, and I really wasn't sure like how rare these were, like the sideways like story cards, but I did get a few and they're pretty nice. So then here, this is when I started realizing like, okay, some of these have like a silver frame. The Hopkinsville Goblin, and these are what they call the refractors. So you can see down there at the bottom, refractor. So nice color to it. And then a ghost train. And as you can see, there's 4 cards per pack, and there's 4 packs in a box. So here's those first 4 cards. I'll just put them aside. So then in the next pack, what I didn't realize in those videos as well is that if you end up getting an X-Fractor card, which is like exclusive to these Target blaster boxes, you'll actually end up with 5 cards in a pack. So I ended up getting a Ghost Train, which again, I didn't realize at that time that there's actually alternate art. So you can see here, this is an alternate art to that first Ghost Train from that first pack. So you get the alternate art, and then you can see there, gives you the description on the back, which is the same. Diffusal. So this is what I was talking about, the X-Fractor, which is just a bit, it's got that cool design to it. Bit more going on, and you can still get the refractor. So you get the X-Fractor, and then you get the refractor, which I got the Jersey Devil. This is my first refractor. Really nice card. And then we got that Sinkhole Sam. Okay, so then we'll put this aside. In the third pack, Ended up getting this Charman, which I really like. Never heard of him, but really cool card. Wapalusi. I feel like this is the card I ended up getting the most of. Never really heard of that as well. And then the same case here where you get 5 cards because you pull X-Fractor cards. So we got Black Cat X-Fractor, the Lizard Man of Scape or Swamp Refractor, and then a Tripodero base. And then for the last pack, just a base Black Cat, an Enfield Monster, a Mantis Man Refractor, and then one of the cards that ended up being my favorite from the first box, Bib the Blue Ox, which was a nice surprise. It's just a refractor, it's like nothing too crazy, but I just really liked the card. And then the alternate art for the Hopkinsville Goblin. That's a tricky name, and you can see they're so reflective you can actually see me recording. So yeah, that was the first box that I pulled. Like I said, I didn't really know too much about these when I opened up that first box. Since then I've watched a bunch of videos of guys pulling these open, and they're just really fun. I think it's something I'm going to keep collecting and opening, and I hope that I could just do some better videos, better quality. Like I said, it's not something that I really do. It's just, it was a nice surprise to come across these. I'm glad I did. So that was the first, the first box. Ended up with some really nice cards. And I'll probably follow up with another video talking about my second box, third, and fourth. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.